Aquarius. Aquarius. Hi, welcome to November. You're already in November. This is the Existential Shift. My name is Morgane Mail, and I'm working with the Mystique Dreamer Tarot, the Moon, Aqua. Where is the soul? There's a wolf in this moon card who resembles my dog who died 2 years ago. And it was recently his 2 years. November 11th is when he passed away, is when he died. And I came across a beautiful story. It's called The Wolf's Eyelashes. Wolf's Eyelash. And I took it's like an excerpt from Women Who Run with the Wolves, which is a wonderful book that I recommend to anyone, most especially wild women. Any woman, basically. You're wild, no matter what. And to honor his memory and what he symbolizes and what the wolf archetype and animal spirit symbolizes to me in general, I shared that story. You can find it on my community tab, The Wolf's Eyelash. And it's about seeing through the fog, seeing through the illusion, seeing through the lies, the deceit. Often, lies and deceit we experience aren't made by people who mean ill. It's well-intended people who do bad things because they're in pain. But regardless of the reasons, it allows you, the wolf's eyelash, you carry it and you see through it. It allows you to see the essence. It allows you to seek and find the soul, because you're not overrun by ideas and shoulds and woulds and cans and wills. You're not overrun by what it is that it's supposed to be like, ideology. It's not, I wrote once and I keep repeating it, so I don't care if you've heard it. I'll say it again. Nothing blinds our sense of truth as much as our sense of righteousness. The wolf's eyelash isn't necessarily righteous, isn't necessarily company to modern day perception of justice. It's just the pure, bright truth of the soul under the full moon. And it's interesting because we have a lunar eclipse at the end of the month on the 30th of November, when the full moon is in Gemini. And I feel like you're already guided by it. You're already seeing what it is that needs to be eclipsed out of your life and potentially make room for, and what you need to potentially make room for. This is a journey between realms. This is, who am I and where is my soul? Because that's the only question that matters. Don't get me wrong, I'm not from the school of thought that thinks that the body is meaningless and that earth is hell. I think earth is spiritual, this life is very spiritual, this body is very spiritual. When I say where's the soul, I don't mean in regards to a way of your life, rather through your life, right? It's the experience of how you lead your life with and by the soul. Wolves are, they carry the archetype of wisdom. and of guidance. And the love of a pack, of a community. I feel like the next couple of weeks are going to serve as somewhat of a portal for you between the search of the soul versus to realizing it was there all along and you just needed to say hey to it. It's guiding you all the time, even throughout your mistakes. My Aquarius bestie also tragically, ironically, morbidly lost her dog 2 days before the 2 years for Oliver, for my dog, on the 9th. And I feel like this is very symbolic to what Aquarians are going through right now, which is being led by the unknown. Unknown to your mind, maybe, but very known to your spirit and to your instincts. Your instincts, just like our dogs have crossed beyond the veil, and our familiars are an extension of our instincts. Similarly to that, your instincts are now crossing and peeking beyond the veil, and it's no longer an effort to see to the other side. You realize it was never about the veil becoming see-through as opposed to blocked. It was never about the veil. It was about your sight. It was about you placing yourself and your energy already there, as opposed to thinking you're separate from it in any way, shape, or form, that you need to exercise an effort into seeing into it. You're already there. You just need to be like, oh wait, I'm here and I'm there. It's not I'm either here or there. I step in both. This wolf here is stepping in both worlds, and they are one. Timelines collide. Watch my November prophecy. Prophecy unfolds for November, which talks about the Earth split and the new Earth, and you and us merging timelines. Watch that one. Aquarius. The Tower. The illusion breaks down. Not the illusion of your life, but the illusion of how you perceived your life. Your life might be the same as it were, or maybe there has been changes, or maybe there are changes, but that's not the big shock. That's not the big tower moment. The tower moment is your realization of where you've been until now, and how you saw it and how it actually was. Here we go. And it's interesting because in this card, you see in the tower, you see that there's like a full moon right here. I feel like it's this full moon. I feel like it's like these two towers in the moon card become one tower in the tower card. Like the moon is guiding, again, the colliding, the integration of the timelines of the two seemingly separate paths, seemingly different perspective. You're realizing it's all one, but before it grows with harmony and clarity, it first has to collide into one another, and it's a little bit messy. When this part of your life and this part of your life wants to connect, then first it's a little bit agitated and uncomfortable. And when different aspects of your perception wants to unite, first there's a little bit of resistance. One aspect wishes to maintain itself, and so does the other. But the lightning of consciousness will strike, and you will be reaffirmed as this one specific thing that is wholesome to your essence, in which you need to walk this next journey of your life. Aquarius, you are on the verge of a brand new journey. If it feels scary, fear not. Your soul is right there. Your familiar is right there. Page of Wands. And you yourself will figure it out one step at a time and will make an adventure out of it. And December will feel fantastic, or at least much better. But now, let's focus on the remaining portion of November. You're tiptoeing around these changes, between the new growth and between the ruins, taking it all in, even inspired by it, possibly creating. Absolutely stunning. Knight of Swords. I feel like a sudden rush of knowing will kick in and will make you charge at something. Aqua, two things I'm picking up. Some of it is a little bit alarming. If you want something or need something, I feel like this Knight of Swords is charging at this Page of Wands, and that seems unaware, or don't alarm them. Be careful of not operating or communicating from a place that is hurt, angry, scared. You might want to do something that is actually really good and accurate. I want you to take note of the way you go about it. Because especially in this next week, I feel like you might feel triggered by something that will feel like a call to action. I think communication is key, first and foremost. Either you or someone around you might be prone to bursts of anger. So if it's you, I would recommend to express your emotions as they come, so they don't fester and generate aggression, right? Let it out healthily, with communicating it as it's happening. That way it's productive and not destructive. And others of you, I see a lot of movement. I don't know where you're going, but you're going somewhere. Maybe you're setting off on a new start and you just can't wait. Ace of Wands, yeah. There is something new you desire to bring forth into your life, or to have in your life. A new start. You're very passionate about it, you're very eager about it. The Page of Wands becomes the Ace of Wands, and between them a Knight, which means you're going to make some sort of an action in order to bring forth an idea or a will or a desire, something you're really, really passionate about. Once again, I feel like there's little thought put into it. Seven of Wands. kind of try to think what could be, what could potentially be the setbacks, what could potentially be anything that might hold you off, and then try to resolve it in your mind before you go, do, try, etc. Like, try to figure out, okay, if this happens or if this comes up, what do I do? What do I say? If things go in this direction, how do I deal with it? Like, have a game plan. Aquarius, I really recommend having a game plan, because moving too fast might create resistance, especially if this is to do with someone else, and it's always to do with someone else, whatever it is we do, whether it be love, obviously, but also work, any sort of endeavor. So I'm picking up if someone is to be too aggressive, or not aggressive, maybe that's not the word, or even harsh, it will put the other side in like protective mode, like they feel like they need to like hold their ground. There's a little bit of picking up like call to action, or someone's challenging someone. Are you challenging someone for a duel? Don't challenge anyone to duels, please. This could be you dealing with someone you really care about, and you're trying to explain things to them, but they're constantly like having their guards up. Four of Swords and the Hierophant. You gotta be wise and patient. Watch, Leo. You got to be wise and patient. This Hierophant energy with the Four of Swords, this is a highly contemplative, mature, responsible, patient energy that has a deep knowing of what the truth is, or what their truth is. So they are going to either be receptive to the truth, or absolutely guarded to anything less than that. Does that make sense? So let's say you're applying for a new job, or for a new apartment, or anything. Be collected and honest in any sort of communication, I would say. There's possibly like I don't know if it's an organization, or an environment of some sort. It could be a workplace, a school, community, neighborhood, something that is very structured. This could also be the system, okay? It could be a governmental office. Something that is structured and knows itself, and is going to be very strict with you. So you want to approach it in a very Saturnian way, meaning responsible, one step at a time, right? If you're filling out paperwork, make sure that you have everything to do with it. Maybe consult someone, a professional, or just do everything right. I'm picking like, you gotta take note of the little details with your communication, with your application, with your approach, with your anything. Like, be acutely aware of the detail. Cross the T's, dot the I's. Sorry. Because nothing goes past this Hierophant. I'm picking up on the analogy of like a hurricane or a tornado smashing into a wall, and the wall is so strong it literally forces the hurricane to metamorphose, or change itself into like a breezy wind, so it could go through the cracks and go through the other side, right? the wall will remain itself. It's not going to. Interesting. Ah, wonderful news. The Sun card. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, optimism, awareness, warmth, love, loyalty. This can possibly be a very loving commitment. I'm picking up like on vows. This is also very sunny. It could be a sunny place, a sunny area. If you're moving, it's somewhere that has a lot of light and warmth. I know a lot of people are transitioning right now. A lot of people are moving or thinking about moving. We have the moon and the sun and the Hierophant between. You're going to do like massive work when it comes to balancing dualities, connecting right lobe and left lobe, conscious and subconscious, your wake state and dream state. And you're probably you might like do it with the help of like books or written word or like wisdom or some sort of study hall. There's a study hall coming up. I'm picking up like on the word, on the name, on the term study hall. Maybe a library, maybe a conference room, a place of study. This could be online, maybe you're taking like an online course, but something that, brings up the hidden archetypes, but also the known and seen. Any final clarity for my Aquarius about this reading? I will continue this in the extended. Queen of Wands. I think you should definitely watch Leo. Something there that can happen. We're going from Page of Wands to Ace of Wands to Queen of Wands. Next to the Sun, there is some, massive optimism and warmth and goodness is coming in. Feeling a lot better, a lot more secure. It's almost like you're winning a battle of some sort. I can't explain. Like there's some sort of competitive nature here in the middle of the reading that you're overcoming. It's going to be a little bit hard to do so. You'll have to exercise all your, every patient bone in your body. But once you overcome that, once you cross that hill, it's like all sunshine and sunflowers. It's like a lot of fun is coming in, passion, creativity. It's like you're regaining your life force. And some of you will feel it going more, a little bit into December and Sag season, later in the month, maybe possibly after the lunar eclipse, towards the solar eclipse. There's a solar eclipse in December. Okay guys, I am going to see deeper into this reading, focusing on love. I'm going to look into you and your person of interest, mind, heart spaces of both of you, the dynamic, how things unfold through this remaining time of a portion of November. We'll also do a rune reading at the end. It's a big spread. There's a lot of cards. Then I also rearrange, so it goes deep and it's fun. So I'll see you there. It's on Patreon and on Vimeo. I'd love for you to check out Patreon. You can now also join as a member to the Existential Shift right here on YouTube as means of reciprocity for the channel. And I'm on Instagram, the Existential Shift. If you're new, subscribe, press the bell button to receive notifications. Comment your thoughts. Say hi to me. And good luck. This is intense. Where's the soul? It's right here in the heart. In your heart, which is beautiful. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you in a second. Bye.